Imagine waking up to a news alert. Automation wave displaces millions. The world you knew yesterday is suddenly unrecognizable. Your phone buzzes with updates, each headline more alarming than the last. Overnight, the future has arrived, and it's not waiting for anyone to catch up. TV screens flicker with images of silent factories, robotic arms moving in perfect synchrony, assembling products with tireless precision. Where once thousands of workers bustled, now only machines remain, humming quietly in the vast emptiness. The familiar sounds of human chatter and laughter have been replaced by the cold efficiency of automation. At the ports, massive automated cranes glide across the docks, unloading ships with a mechanical grace. Not a single human is visible on the ground. The rhythm of global trade continues, but the hands that once made it possible are nowhere to be found. The stock market soars to new heights, numbers flashing green across the screen. But the anchor's voice cuts through the optimism. Booming for whom? The prosperity on Wall Street stands in stark contrast to the uncertainty on Main Street. This isn't a distant sci-fi nightmare. It's the quiet, relentless replacement of human labor by machines, unfolding in real time. Offices sit empty, computers still glowing, while robots glide through warehouses, fulfilling orders without pause or complaint. Headlines flash across every screen: self-driving trucks, AI legal software, automated call centers. Each alert signals another life upended, another profession transformed or erased. The pace of change is dizzying, leaving little time to adapt. The promise was more leisure, a future where machines would free us from drudgery. But what if it just means more unemployment, more uncertainty? Parks and public spaces sit empty as people search for purpose and security in a world that seems to have moved on without them. While pundits debate opportunity and the potential for new industries, real people become collateral damage. Families gather around kitchen tables, anxiously discussing bills and dwindling savings, wondering what comes next. This isn't just about jobs, it's about the risk of becoming economically obsolete. Generations, young and old, face the fear of being left behind, their skills and experience suddenly irrelevant in a world run by algorithms and machines. If we don't talk about this now, if we don't shape the conversation and the policies, we'll wake up to a future already decided for us. A world where the choices have been made, and we're left to live with the consequences. Who's building this automated world? It's not just a handful of engineers tinkering away in labs, or programmers writing lines of code in sleek offices. Behind every robot and algorithm, there's a much bigger force at play, one that's shaping the very fabric of our future. Not visionaries for the common good, but tech billionaires and giant corporations. Their goal? Profit. These are the new architects of society, wielding immense power and resources, driven not by a desire to uplift humanity, but by the relentless pursuit of financial gain. Robots don't need breaks, raises, or unions. They don't call in sick, ask for vacation, or demand better working conditions. For companies, automation is the ultimate employee. Efficient, tireless, and silent. For CEOs, replacing humans is a dream. Lower costs, higher stock prices, and fewer headaches. Every job replaced by a machine is another boost to the bottom line, another reason for investors to celebrate. They call it innovation, but it's just capitalism's oldest trick, cutting people out. The language may have changed, but the strategy remains the same. Maximize profit, minimize labor. These aren't villains, just players in a system that rewards shareholder value above all. The rules of the game are clear. Those who deliver the most profit win, regardless of the human cost. They promise new jobs, but mostly for a select few with advanced skills. The opportunities are real, but they're not for everyone. Only those who can keep up with the rapid pace of technological change. For millions, that's cold comfort. The reality is a growing divide between those who benefit from automation and those left behind, struggling to find their place in a world that's moving on without them. The real danger? A tiny elite reshaping society for everyone, with no public input. Decisions that affect billions are made behind closed doors, far from the voices of ordinary people. They're insulated by wealth, blind to the chaos they may unleash. Surrounded by comfort and privilege, they rarely see the consequences of their actions on the ground. Displaced workers are just numbers on a spreadsheet. Their stories, struggles, and dreams are reduced to data points in quarterly reports. This isn't progress. It's a hostile takeover of the future. Unless we demand a seat at the table, the world being built may not be one we want to live in. Losing a job isn't just about lost income, it's about losing stability, health insurance, and hope. For many, a job is the thin line between security and disaster. But it's also about identity and dignity. Our work shapes who we are. Long-term unemployment brings depression, anxiety, and despair. When a factory automates, whole communities unravel. Local businesses, schools, and social life all suffer. We've seen this in the Rust Belt. Now imagine it everywhere. The result? Not just economic decline, but social decay, crime, addiction, and deaths of despair. This isn't theory. MIT found every new robot means lower wages and fewer jobs. Even fast food CEOs admit higher wages make robots more attractive than people. The math is brutal. The human cost is catastrophic. Why do we work? Sure, for money, but it's also about structure, purpose, and community. Work gives us routine, social bonds, and a sense of contribution. Even if you don't love your job, it connects you to others and gives life meaning. A post-work future sounds relaxing, but idleness breeds depression and unrest. Humans need challenges and a sense of usefulness. Tech leaders focus on economics, ignoring the psychological fallout. Universal basic income might help, but it can't replace meaning or community. We need more than survival. We need to thrive. The real challenge isn't just income, but purpose. If we don't address this, automation could leave us with empty lives. The future must be about more than just getting by. Technology isn't evil. AI and robotics could do immense good. They could cure diseases, fight climate change, and eliminate dangerous jobs. But who benefits? If we're not careful, only the ultra-wealthy will. Without action, we risk a new techno-feudalism. A few own everything, the rest get scraps. Automation's gains should mean better lives for all, not just bigger profits. Imagine more leisure, better services, higher living standards, if we share the wealth. We must shape technology for the public good, not just private gain. This means a public debate about the future we want. Do we want AI for the many or the few? The choice is ours, if we act. So, what do? There are real solutions. Start with the work week. If tech boosts productivity, why not work less? A 32-hour week, same pay, spreads work and gives us more life. Trials show shorter weeks boost productivity and well-being. Give workers a voice. Like Germany's co-determination, with labor on company boards, workers can help guide automation, bargain for retraining, and share in gains. Profit sharing and employee ownership align workers' interests with companies. In the future, owning the robots may matter more than being one. These aren't radical ideas. They're practical ways to share automation's benefits. The goal, power, and prosperity for everyone, not just the few. We can build a fairer future, if we choose to. When robots replace workers, tax revenue vanishes. Robots don't pay taxes. This starves public services and encourages more automation. Enter the robot tax. Companies pay when machines replace people. It levels the playing field and funds solutions for displaced workers. The revenue could support retraining, a stronger safety net, even universal basic income. It's not about punishing innovation, but sharing its rewards. Yes, defining a robot is tricky, but we tax complex things all the time. The principal automation's wealth should help everyone adapt. It's not a penalty on progress, it's a dividend from it. Let's make sure the future works for all of us. Standing at this moment in history can feel overwhelming, as if the world is changing faster than we can keep up. But it's also a crossroads, a unique opportunity to decide which direction we want to take as a society. The choices we make today about artificial intelligence and automation will echo for generations. These decisions will shape not just our jobs, but the very fabric of our communities, and the future of humanity itself. One path leads to shared prosperity, where technology empowers creativity, unlocks new opportunities, and helps everyone thrive together. The other path risks deepening inequality, fueling unrest, and leaving many behind as the world moves forward. The future isn't set in stone. It's something we build, day by day, through our choices and our actions. It belongs to all of us, not just a select few. You don't need to be a tech expert or a policymaker to have a voice in this conversation. Every perspective matters. If you care about your job, your neighborhood, your family, or the world your children will inherit, you have a stake in this debate, and your input is vital. This is about our shared values and our vision for the future. What kind of society do we want to create together? What do we want to protect, and what do we want to change? Start the conversation. Talk with friends, family, co-workers, and community leaders. Ask questions, share your hopes and concerns, and listen to others. Demand clear answers from companies and politicians. Hold them accountable for the choices they make on our behalf. The more voices join in, the stronger and more powerful our message becomes. When we speak together, we are impossible to ignore. Together, we can rewrite the social contract for the 21st century, one that reflects our values, our dreams, and our commitment to each other. The conversation is just beginning. Your voice matters now more than ever. Join in and help shape the future we all share.